Welcome back. A stylish home is great, but what can we change in our space to really add value? Well, she's flipped, designed, sold. Kortney Wilson is here to teach us her tricks of the trade. It's good to see your face. It's been a while. Kortney,
it's so good to be here, even virtually.
Even virtually, we will take it. So we're getting a bit of a tour of your own home today, which is super cool. How did you add value to your own space?
Yeah, so actually, I just moved into this house. I built it a few months ago, so I'm not quite done. So you're getting kind of a premature tour, but this is actually our bedroom, right, that we're standing in right now. And one of the main things that I do to add value into every house is lighting. I don't believe that people pay enough attention to this. And everyone wants to do a small light fixture in their bedroom, but the reality is that you get more bang for your buck and a better focal point with a large light. Sometimes even as wide as the bed, as you can see here. And I know not every bedroom is this big or the ceiling's this high, but trust me, you can do this in a smaller room as well.
I did not know how huge that was until the camera pulled out. That's
right.
Big.
And you can't have something that competes with it, right? So you have to do a lower profile bed with a larger light fixture. But the other thing that I love to do to add value nowadays is tech. We all love a little bit of tech. So I did automated blinds throughout our entire house, and it was a splurge. But I do believe that when I go to sell the house, and I will sell the house because I never stay anywhere forever, that somebody else is going to enjoy this. It's going to be of added value.
Okay, well, you know, we've been following your design for years now, and even in your outfits, you can see you love colorful design. You love colors. So how do we add color and still add value to our space?
Okay, come on here with me, okay? So we're actually going to go into the main room. There are lots of ways to do this. Now, just like everybody else, my style has changed. So I've gone very neutral with a lot of the main elements. You can even see my dining room setup here, but I've interjected color in different places. But here's where a lot of the color is. Come on. So the kitchen is pretty much all white, but I love to interject color throughout the house. So in this particular case, I have a collection of cookbooks that I've, had throughout the years. And I basically have allowed myself, by color coordinating all the cookbooks, to bring in color no matter where I am in the house based on these colors. For example, the artwork above, super colorful. The rug, this is a really neutral kitchen, but the rug, not so neutral. It's bright yellow, but it allows me to then display even natural things like fruits and vegetables and, all the different sorts of things. If you actually come on over here in our entranceway, because I also believe balance is a part of color, right here, this colorful cabinet against a neutral wall is an easy way for me to interject color, but then also take it away when I'm kind of bored with it, and change the color scheme.
That's such a smart way to do it, because then you can do switches and switch-ins and switch-outs. I just love how oversized everything is. Like, either you're just 3 feet tall or everything is like really high and really wide. Like, there's something very generous about that, and I love it. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about built-ins. Should we add built-ins if we're adding value?
Okay, well, this is actually a really important thing to talk about, because a lot of people believe that built-ins are the only way. They are not. However, if you can add built-ins and they are within your budget, and it's not going to cost you more than a piece of furniture, sometimes a little bit more, it really is. It allows us a place for things to go, right? If everything has a place, they're not, scattered throughout the house. I don't know about you, but I have my 2 boys and my fiance. So having a built-in on either side of a fireplace or on either side of a bigger piece of furniture is really important for organization. So I am 2 thumbs up. You can get overboard, right? So people put built-ins all over the place. It can start to feel a little bit stiff. So don't go overboard.
Okay, well, we like to know that. It doesn't have to be built in all the time, because they cost a lot of money as well. So thank you for that.
It does. Yes, exactly.
I know you love to leave your clients with a gallery wall. You're saying you can have a gallery wall and still add value to the home, which is a good point, and it's a new point. But I want to move on to what's happening with making it home. So season 3 has already started. What were some of the challenges this year?
Oh, girl. Every season brings something new for me. And this one definitely brought some challenges. First of all, the really cool thing is that we did film it all in Nashville, which was awesome. Really good for me since I have my kids and I was able to kind of keep life normal. But we had a couple of clients who had more input than they usually do, which was different for me. Usually they pass over the keys and that's it. So that was a really big challenge for me. I had a lot of sleepless nights, legitimately sleepless nights where I would wake up and go, oh my gosh, how do I do this house? Because when people interject their opinions to make it their home, I mean, it's awesome, but sometimes it goes against what I know. And so it brought some amazing challenges for me this season. But also, Kenny and I are like best friends. I mean, Kenny's going to be in our wedding. So we, in the very first season together last season, we barely knew each other coming, out of the pandemic. We weren't able to spend hardly any time before we started filming. We really kind of threw him to the wolves. And now we're best friends. So, there's a lot that I think you'll be able to see through that on camera.
I'm totally here for the transparency, though. I love to hear that. It is hard when people are weighing in and you're used to them just giving you the keys and saying, go. So I cannot wait to see what you did with that. And I'm sure you made it all work, as you always do. Kortney, thank you for that.
Thank you. I hope next time I can be in studio with you and your beautiful audience. It's always such a great time. Thank you so much for having me.
You better come up here and visit us next time. And for everyone watching, you can watch Making It Home on HGTV Canada. She's got great tips all the time. We've got more Cityline coming up. Stay with us.